This video is going to show you how you can use the tool called Padlet to have your students organize their learning when they engage in the collaborative learning structure of a jigsaw. Throughout this video, I will be referring to these Google Slides here. I did a previous recording about how you can use Jigsaw and Google Slides together. So if you haven't had an opportunity to review that, you may want to, because I'll be really modeling the tool here versus I modeled the method of the Jigsaw throughout that previous recording. Padlet is a free tool. You get 3 free Padlets. I'll show you how you can save and download Padlets so that you can continue using the 3 free ones. There's also a paid version where you have unlimited Padlets. When you make a Padlet, you have, as of June 2021, you have 8 different templates: a wall, stream, grid, shelf, timeline, canvas, map, and back channel. We are going to use the shelf because it's going to really help organize our group's artifacts. So go ahead and select shelf, and it'll start the Padlet. You can give it a title. For our purposes, we are using the example of Industrial Revolution inventions. And you can give it a description, or you can put directions here. You can give it an icon or no icon. Wallpaper is the background. You can add one of these in, or you can add your own wallpaper. So we're doing a jigsaw, so we could do puzzle. We could also do Industrial Revolution. And there's also these options too. Okay, so we've got that. You can change your font. Attribution, I would definitely turn this on. This means that students will need to be logged into Padlet. They can log in, and I'll show you in a moment, with their, if their school domain is linked to a Google or a Microsoft account, they can log in that way, or they can create an account. Comments, you can decide if you want others to be able to comment or not. Reactions, you can also decide if you want reactions or not. You can require approval, which is great for digital citizenship, meaning that they cannot see posts until you approve them. And then definitely filtering profanity is always a great idea. Okay, so again, the login is right here. So you can log out or you can log back in, and this is your Padlet name. Share, you can invite members. Visitors, privacy. So I would definitely make it secret. You could also make it password protected, which is fantastic. That is a fantastic idea, especially if your students' names are being tied to the Padlet, and then you can give it a password. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that for now. And then visitor permissions, they can either edit, they can edit others' posts. Typically you won't want this. They can write, or if you are done with the activity, then you can make it read only. And then you can save it. Okay. Various ways that you can share. You can copy the link. You can get a QR code. You can embed it. You can definitely even embed this on a Google site or a Canvas course. Anything you can embed things on, this is the embed code. Send in an email, Facebook, Twitter, Google Classroom, and then exporting. So remember, for the free account, you get 3 free Padlets. So if you want to continue using your 3 free Padlets, you can decide when you need the Padlet live and then when you can save it. So you could save it as an image, save it as a PDF, CSV, Excel, or print it out. So if you save it as an image, it'll load it. You can, as soon as it creates that, you can save it, and then you can archive the Padlet, meaning that you're filing it away so that you have 3 more live ones, right? So you could always download it, upload it maybe to your Google Classroom or your Canvas and save it there, and then students can still see it, but it's not live, and you can still use your 3 free ones. Okay, so here's our first column. Your first column could have directions and resources, which is great. And then the rest of your columns can have your groups. So group 1, group 2, however many groups you're going to have. Okay, so we've got 6 groups. If you do add more, it will allow you to just scroll over and see. So we've got 1 column per group. Just like with this example, we had 1 slide per group. Now we have 1 column per group. So it's a nice way to organize that. You can put the directions here. So I'm going to go ahead and just paste that and give it a title. You can add in requirements or required information. Okay, you could add an example if you wanted. You could even add in an example to a new column. Providing students examples really sets them up for success, right? Okay, and then any other resources you might want to provide. So group roles. Your example, you're going to do group roles. Perfect. And then invention name. So you're getting the idea. You can set them up here. You can also add in a picture. You can add in a link. You can add in more media. There, you can add in a picture. And then there's all of these other options. And you'll note that this looks different than it's usually looked before because this new window is popping up. So you can add in a video recorder, screen recorder, upload something, a link, a GIF, YouTube video. So you can decide if you want them to add in all of their information in one text box. Maybe you want them to do group roles, and then you want them to do the invention information. And then maybe some media, a video or an image. Okay. Some features here, you can also make this different colors to make it pop, right? You can copy a post, you can make it bigger, you can delete, you can drag and move things above and under each other. You can drag and move things into a different column. Just remember that when you have visitors can write, they can select this and they'll see this as well, and their name will be here. Now, if they are not logged in, their name will appear anonymous. That's sometimes what I like to do is definitely require approval, and then I'll only approve the ones that I can see because of that digital citizenship. I really want them to be signed in so I can track that digital footprint and we can have those conversations. When your groups are working, you can also see them working live, which is fantastic. I loved using this, especially during distance learning, because I knew if some of my groups were, empty or didn't have a lot of information, or I saw something I thought, ooh, I need to give some feedback or intervene a little bit, then it helped me see where my groups were at. And then when they are all done sharing, you can zoom your screen in. They can also have it on their screen as your spokesperson is reviewing that information. Remember to share. You can give them this link, right? Or copy the link in that way. You can also embed. You've got some different settings here as well you can look into. And then again, Once it is all done, you can definitely download and archive. All right, and that is how you can use Padlet for the collaborative learning structure of the Jigsaw.